Hello watchers. I've got March's Artsnacks Plus box and it is very early. So the shipping was super duper fast for some bizarre reason. Normally I don't get it towards the end of the month, but today is the 9th. So I don't know what is going on, but I like it. So what have we got in the box? Ooh. What is this curious thing? Blue ocean, the planet bioplastic. Okay, good. Oh, it's a sharpener. It's a magnesium, which is good. Does it go that way? Yeah. And then it's got some other little sharpeners. Oh, I think that's for when you have lead in like a clutch sort of holder. And then obviously your two different ones there. That's kind of cute. I don't think I've ever had a square one. Okay, let's do the big stuff. So we've got a Marbu Graphics permanent marker, alcohol-based permanent markers. 12 of them, a nice decent set. Twin tip. These, so we'll have a play with those in a second. And then we've got a big book. Fabriano, mixed media, multi-technique, medium tooth, resilient surface, ideal for detailed work, easy erasing, and acid free. So it's 160 GSM. And it's 17.8 centimeters by 25.4, so it's just under A4 but bigger than A5 basically. Oh, so it's basically, I don't know if you have it in the States, but in the UK we have something called cartridge paper, which is basically your standard drawing paper, and it pretty much can take anything thrown at it, even watercolors, but it does crinkle the paper. But you can always iron the paper out afterwards, so it's not a major headache. But it does feel very much like just traditional cartridge paper. These are perforated edges down here as well, which is always nice. To me, it doesn't really bother me because I just pull it out and then use a scalpel and a ruler to neaten the edge off, so it doesn't really bother me. But we've got plenty of pages here to play with. A lot. Ooh, that's interesting. This one, so the last two pages, for some reason, they've binded them the wrong way around, but that's okay. That's not a problem. It's funny. But lots of bits of paper coming off that, okay. But that's nice. Nice. Then we've got our manuals. We've got our sweetie, which is a Smarties. And our green burrito. Still lots of paper stuff coming everywhere. Whoa. First up, we have got an Artsnacks Blackwing. Nice. I've discovered these from the Scroller box and I love it. I wonder if this one is going to be as soft as the Scroller box one. I can tell how much I love the Scroller box one because it is now this big. So I've used about half of it. So I'll compare to see if it's as soft, because this was very soft, which is why I think I've used so much of it so quickly. So I'm wondering if it's going to have harder lead inside, but I'm guessing we shall find out. Next pencil is Chameleon I'm guessing it's a pencil grain in Heather 1202 and Iris 1201. So 2 different colours in one pencil, which to me I find quite gimmicky, but hey, if it works, it works, you know. Then we've got a Plumchester paint marker. These have a reversible nib. So you can have a chisel tip or you can have the bullet nib, and the chisel can be 5 meters or it can be like 1 meter if you use it on the length. So use it down instead of across. Is that right? Well, basically just twist your pen and you'll get different effects. And then obviously the bullet nib, you can only get 3mm on that, and this is in a, what colour green is this? It's a light green. I do have a few Plumchesters. Obviously this is Artsnacks' own brand, but I don't think I have a green one, so yay. What is this? This looks like an eyeliner, but it says Karataki, which to me means it's a pen, but the shape of it is like literally an eyeliner. Whoa, this is an eyeliner. I don't care what anyone says, this is an eyeliner. I can't not see how fine this line is. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is my new favourite liner. Just from the first few strokes, you can get so fine as long as you go very light-handed, which is very difficult for me because I am very heavy-handed. Or you can get super thick brush-like. Oh, I like this. Oh, okay. And then the Artsnacks sticker on there. So let's just have a quick look at the menus. It's an interesting box of different bunch of stuff. Okay, so the standard menu. Yep, Camilla, cube free. So the sharpener, all those bits come in the normal box, and then you get the pen set and the book with a plus thing. This March box is actually Artsnacks' birthday, and I believe it's their 8th birthday. Artsnacks, oh yes, here it is. Artsnacks turns 8 years old this month. It's been super exciting year, and we're celebrating with a birthday gift to you, a custom Artsnacks Blackwing pencil. Nice. Thanks to all our loyal customers for 8 wonderful years. We couldn't have done it without you. I've just seen what it says on the Karataki, ignoring the first bit, but the bit highlighted in yellow is, please note, this is not an eyeliner pen and should only be used on paper, not skin. I've got a funny feeling they have taken the casing of an eyeliner and put ink in it, which, why not, if it works, you know? But I just love how they've had to sort of put a warning on there. This pad apparently is a new product. The Chameleon is apparently a new product. Whether it's a new product to Artsnacks or if it's a new product to the lines, that's also a new product as well. So whether it's a new brand, new product to the brand, I don't know. But I'm assuming it's new product to Artsnacks. For sure. And then the prompt, the normal prompt that you get in the normal box is basically use all the supplies. And then you get an extra bonus prompt for the plus, which is to stay organized this year, create your own calendar using the Fabinaro pad horizontally. Create an illustration on the top page and grid of dates on the bottom below the spiral. Okay, I'm going to do some B-roll shots of the different products to give you a better look at them, which you've probably already seen. Editing me would have put them in beforehand. And then I'll come back and do some swatches. Okay, so let's get some swatches done before I completely run out of light. I just want to test the scroller pencil, the Blackwing scroller pencil, against the Artsnacks one, and see if this one's softer or if the Artsnacks one is a harder lead inside. Oh. I think this is the same softness, but it's slightly darker. So, okay. Just a curiosity that I wanted to try. Let's just do the pencil crayon. No, I'm not a big pencil crayon sort of person. I've never really got on with them. So I won't be able to sort of like gauge sort of if it's a good pencil or if it's a bad pencil. But the colour's nice and it feels waxy. You can't really smudge it out. I mean, it smudges out a little, but not a great deal. The Plumchester I've already pre-pumped, but it might, oh no, it's still going. It's a nice green colour. This is a light green, yeah. Apparently it's no, because I've not had greens before. Well, we know we love this one already, but I can't get over how just nice it is. I hope it keeps its tip in its brush, but it is so nice to work with. So that's that one, we've done them. Let's quickly do some swatcheroos of the markers. That noise is horrible. It's like felt tip pens from when you were a child. That is a horrible noise. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot. There's a... Oh, that side's really nice. The other side, the 0.5mm tip, that is really nice. But the other side, the fibre tip, is horrible. Oh, that noise. No. And there's so many more to see. I wonder what's inside these. Because I've got a funny feeling they are literally just felt tip pens. Oi! Yep, they're just felt tip pens. They might have a bit more permanence because they've got alcohol in them, but that's quite disappointing. But I mean, the Marbu sort of graphics brand is I think it's the American version of the British Royal in Langnickel, which is basically your cheaper sort of student grade brands. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. So, gonna have to say I'm not a fan of these. I don't know, maybe they'll do something magic in a minute when we play with them. Let's see. Sio. Oh, the noise just gets worse and 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 worse. Me not like it this noisy. They kind of bleed out on the paper as well. The fine tip doesn't, which is weird, but the fibre tip does bleed out on this paper. It might be okay on marker paper. Oh, that one's bleeding. As the finger's been on autofocus lock, so hopefully what I've been doing so far is not being out of focus, but I'll give a close-up in a second just in case. Alright, so they're the colours we have, which are nice, bold, vibrant sort of primary set, which is nice. So let's have a little play with some water in my little Easter palette, which I think is super duper cute, but I really like the texture at the bottom because it helps sort of get more colours on the palette without mixing them together, because it creates like little borders, so I really like that. But it's cute, it's cute. Oh, I really like this Karateki pen now because it is completely waterproof. The Plum Chester, that's waterproof when it's dried. I'm assuming the crayon's not going to do anything. Nope, the graphite's not going to do much of anything. How about the markers? Nope, they're pretty much permanent as well. So let's try putting some paint in the palette. At least it doesn't have that horrible noise. And then picking it up with a brush. Oh, that is quite nice actually. That is very nice. Let's try another colour. Let's have this nice turquoise colour. Yeah, that's a bit more washed out, but if I had more marker, that would probably be okay. Yeah. Let's try adding more to the Plum Chester as well. In fact, how does this lay? Like, not as opaque as I was thinking, but having said that, it's a little bit wet still, so might be alright in a minute. Yep, let's just add some water to the Plum Chester. Ooh, that's actually really nice when it's watered down as well. So it just depends if you want to work with transparency or opaqueness. Let's try a wet on wet technique with some of these markers. They don't seem to splay out. You know, like you would... Oh, they do a little bit on some of them. But even in the wetness, they still have that horrible noise. But hopefully it's not... No, it's not ruining the tip. It just takes a little bit of a try to get back out. Let's see what the Plum Chester is like on sort of wet and wet. It still keeps a sort of pattern underneath, but you can move some of it around. So that's interesting. It's a little bit interesting. Yeah, so if you're working with the water to spread the plum chess around to make it a little bit not as opaque but not too transparent, you need to work quickly. Let's see what it's like. Kind of like using that by putting the graphic down first so it creates the shadow and the depth of things. I mean, it's only super duper rough what I'm doing. I'm just testing out the supplies. But how does this work over the top? It works quite nicely actually. I mean, I just love this little liner. It's so nice. I wonder, let's try, ooh, hello. Well, this is a surprise. A good surprise. And it blends as well, wow. Okay, this is something new. I did not know that I could do. Right, I typically hate pencil crayon because you get the white bits in the middle unless you press super duper hard and really hurt your hand. But the watercolor underneath, watering down one of the markers, actually works as like a underpainting. So you don't get those white marks, but it makes it so smooth. I'm not even pressing very hard. And also it blends nicely with obviously a colour that's close to it. So you can get shadow depth in tone. Wow, that has blown my mind. I didn't know you could do that. We live and we learn. I mean, now that that's starting to dry, that looks quite nice actually. Just look at how tiny these little dots you can get. I mean, I just love this pen. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what happens when we use it sort of wet on wet. Oh yeah, just like normal ink, but that is satisfying. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. What else can we do with these markers? Let's see if these markers are actually transparent a little bit. So let's just layer down some. I'm trying to get a gradient here, but I'm not very good at being light-handed. Let's try the teal. Wait. Every time I grab the teal, I pull the little lid off. Oh, so it actually mixes a little bit with the graphite. But yeah, you can see the gradient. What happens if, like say if I'm up here. Does it rub off okay? Oh. No, it actually leaves like a shadow behind. So if you wanted to create some lines after you've already placed it down, like some hatching or some shading or something, but not have it too, you know, not as bold, you can rub that away. Oh, just to mention, the sharpener gets a beautiful, I mean, the black wing is not fully flat yet, but just to show you how nice of a point it does get. Just look at that. Isn't that just so nice? So that's really nice sharpener. Da, 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 da. Even and the teal. I mean, in terms of blending, this chameleon's really nice. I mean, you barely don't really have to think about it, if that makes any sense. That's nice. This liner though. I just love this liner. Oh, this is still just a little bit wet still. But yep. I have no handwriting skills whatsoever, but I love this so much. I don't know why I keep using green and purple. I don't know why. Let's try red then. The opposites. I mean, they work over things really well. But it's just that noise, the felt tip noise, it drives me at the wall. You know, likey. Okay, so that's my unboxing and swatching for Artsnacks March happy birthday box to us, and also to Artsnacks as well. Happy 8th birthday to Artsnacks. Hopefully there'll be many more years of art supplies, because they're ever changing, so it's good to keep up with that. But yeah, I mean, my favourite products in this box is definitely the Blackwing and the Karatake liner, for sure. Although this is strange for me to say, although the chameleon pencil crayon, for a girl who doesn't like pencil crayons, it's growing on me. It's not my favorite, but it is growing on me. The plum chesters are pretty much on par with Posca's, except the plum chester has the advantage of taking the nib out and turning it around and having it chisel, whereas with a Posca you have to buy a complete different pen to get a different nib. So that has the advantage, does the plum chester, on that. But plum chesters are Artsnacks' own brand, which means that you can't just go to like Jackson's or to Casa and pick up a couple of these. You've got to get them from Artsnacks, which is fine for the American friends, but the shipping and stuff for the UK is quite bad just to get one marker, or a couple even. So yeah, I'm not the Marabou. No, I mean, I like how the fin side works, but yeah, that I'm not a fan of those. But yeah, let me know what your favorites are, and if you've got any tips and tricks of how to use these products as well. I would be thrilled to learn some new techniques from you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and in the meantime, happy architecting.